I'm headed out soon. My flight is leaving in a few minutes, so I need you to take good care of the house and everything while I'm gone. I don't want to come back to overflowing garbage cans and dirty dishes everywhere.
Sure thing. I understand. I just want you to know that I am fully capable of keeping this house clean. You don't have to worry about that at all. But I'm really looking forward to seeing you and the baby when you come back. I'll make sure to get the time off work.
You better. I'm counting on you, so don't let me down.
Rest assured, I assure you that you can count on me. There's no need to be overly concerned or worried. Put your mind at ease, babe. Absolutely. You just go and take care of yourself during the special time of bringing our baby into the world. I'm eagerly looking forward to meeting her soon. And don't forget to give my best to everyone there. I'll be with you in spirit.
Okay, will do. Talk to you later. Rachel, what on earth are you doing and where are you? Why aren't you here? I can't believe you're not here for this. I can't even believe that I'm having to text you and ask you this. I'm literally speechless at your selfishness. Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? I mean, we weren't expecting you to come and help out or anything, but come on. The very least you can do is come and pay your respects at your father-in-law's funeral. What? Oh, wait a minute. Jerry's funeral? What's going on? Oh, come on. You can't possibly not know about all this. Don't try to play dumb with me. It's just insulting. After all my dad did for you, spending all that money on your wedding and everything, you're acting like you never even met him. I can't even tell you how disrespectful it is for you to not even show up at his funeral. Hold on a moment, Kat. I want to make it clear that this is the first time I'm being made aware of any of this. I swear to you. You swear to me? You better understand what you just said and choose your next words very, very carefully. And then get yourself over here to the funeral home and pay your respects to my father. I mean, how is it even possible that you don't know that your own father-in-law passed away? I don't see how you could possibly expect me to believe that. Please, Kat. Please, take a breath and let me explain something to you. I hope that I can shed some light on the situation and offer some clarity on whatever is happening here. I had no idea that Jerry had passed. And even if I wanted to go to the funeral, I couldn't do that because I'm back in Dana Point now. I've been here for 2 weeks already. I came back to do a home birth with my family helping out. Huh. You're telling me you're not physically present here in Santa Cruz right now? That's right. And when I left, I hadn't heard a single word from Dan about Jerry's passing. I'm so sorry about all this, and I'm so sorry for your loss, Kat. I mean, I didn't even know that he was sick or anything. If I'd known anything about that, I would have been in touch. You must believe me on this, Kat. I promise you, I had absolutely no knowledge or awareness of any of this. I can understand your disbelief, but... Wait a minute, hang on. Let me get this straight. You just told me that you're back home now to do a home birth, right? Forgive me for the stupid question, but that means that you're pregnant? Of course. Is that supposed to mean that you didn't hear anything about it from Dan? No, not a thing. He never said a word to me about it. I can't believe it. He didn't bother to tell me about any of this. It's shocking and hurtful that he chose to keep such important information from me. This is getting more and more ridiculous. So, the fact that you're back home in Santa Cruz now means that you're pretty far along, huh? Well, yeah. I'm due next month. Wow, that's incredible, but... You cannot be serious. How are you about to give birth and I don't even know that you've been pregnant for 9 months? As for today, Dan just told me that you're at home sleeping. That's all that he told me about you. But you're actually back home getting ready to have a baby. Wow, it looks like we've both been missing some crucial information about things. I don't even know what to say. All I can do is visit Jerry's grave and pay my respects then, after I have this baby and get back there. I'm so sorry. I can't tell you how sorry I am that I didn't make it to the funeral, but I swear to you that I knew nothing about it until right now. around and pick up the phone already. Don't think for a second that you can avoid me or this conversation. You need to explain what the heck has been going on, and I expect a clear explanation.
Whoa, calm down, girl. I can't even have a conversation with you when you're mad like this.
Of course I'm mad. How could I not be? You left me completely in the dark about your dad passing away. You didn't say a word to me about it. How could you? I loved him too. And if only I had known about his passing, I could have reached out and made sure to express my condolences in some way.
Look, I was trying to look out for you, babe. That's why I didn't say anything about it to you. Dad collapsed right before you were going to head home. The timing was really messed up, babe. I didn't want to needlessly worry you, so I chose not to say anything. It's as simple as that. My intention was to spare you any unnecessary worry or anxiety. I hope you understand my decision, even though it may have led to some misunderstandings.
Oh, come on! You should have at least let me know that he passed away.
Cut me some slack, for goodness sake. I was genuinely looking out for you in my own way, and I didn't mean to cause any harm or misunderstanding. I had your best interests at heart and wanted to ensure your safety and well-being for the birth. It didn't feel right telling you bad news like this right before you're about to give birth. It felt like bad luck or something. Call me superstitious if you want, but that's my feeling, and that's why I didn't tell you about his passing or the funeral.
Oh, is that so? Then tell me, why didn't you tell anyone in your family about me being pregnant? Was that your idea of looking out for me too? Catherine not only didn't know that I'm back home now, she didn't even know that I'm pregnant at all.
Yeah, well, that's because, I didn't want her to feel bad or anything. I mean, she's pushing 40 and still single, and she may never get married and have kids like we are. She doesn't even have a boyfriend. I was trying to spare her from feeling, inadequate or whatever. I just didn't have the heart to drop that bomb on her. I didn't want to be the messenger who gets shot. And if I made the choice to keep it from her, then I had to keep it a secret from everyone else in my family as well,
Good grief. Do you have any idea how insulted she would be if she heard you say all that about her? And thanks to your so-called looking out for me, everyone in your family now thinks that I'm a rude and uncaring person. I'm sure that it's not just Kat who's upset with me for not being there to pay my respects. Everyone there today must be thinking the same thing that she was. And I don't blame them.
Oof. Sorry. Look, I totally get it. Once the dust settles and things ease up a bit, I'll make it a point to sit down with everyone and give them the lowdown on what's been going on. Trust me, they'll understand and everything will smooth out just fine. No need to stress or fret about it, alright? Then, once you have the baby, bring her back with you and the three of us will go and put flowers on Dad's grave. All will be well.
Yeah, I know we're going to do that. I don't need you to tell me what needs to be done. You're the one who created this mess in the first place. So, what about the other thing that you need to apologize to me for? We're not finished here.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
Oh, there's more. I know there is. Don't take me for a fool, Dan. Let's get it all out in the open right now. Come on, out with it.
Whoa, easy, killer. What are you getting at? I honestly don't know what you're talking about. I don't have anything else that I need to apologize to you about, I'm certain.
Oh, really? What if I told you that I know all about the financial help that Jerry gave us last year when we bought our house? What would you say then? That's right. Kat really let me have it today, telling me how ungrateful and disrespectful I was for not going to Jerry's funeral after he gave you and me all that money for the house. Not only did I not know that he's dead, but I didn't know about how much he helped us when we got married. And both of those are all because of you. It's all your fault again.
Whoa, hang on, babe. Cool your jets for a minute.
Don't talk to me like that, thinking that it's going to make everything okay. Don't even think about trying to sweet-talk your way out of this.
Look, you have it all wrong, I swear.
What do I have wrong? Tell me. And don't you dare tell me more lies. My parents put a ton of money into our wedding, remember? I remember. And at the time, you kept telling me how sorry you were that your folks couldn't put any money towards the wedding. You said that to me over and over. I can't even remember how many times you said it.
I'm sorry. You're right. I won't deny it or lie about it anymore. Yes, my parents did give us some money back then. They did. But I spent it on other things.
You spent it on other things? What other things? What could possibly have been more important at that time than our wedding?
Well, first, let me say that I really didn't intend to spend all that money, but it just kind of happened. I just needed a few things and wanted a few things, and once I started shopping, before I knew it, all the money was gone. I just completely lost track of my spending.
Oh, is that supposed to be a valid justification for what you did? Are you nuts? What did you buy with all that money? Tell me, how did you manage to spend all of it? How much did they give us, and what did you spend it all on?
Well, they gave me about 30 grand altogether. Give or take, I mean. The thing is, I bought your engagement ring on credit before, so I decided to use that money to pay that off. It was an expensive ring, and the interest rate on that loan was pretty darn high. So most of the money went towards that. Then there was a bunch of stuff that I really needed for my bike. You know, like a better stereo system, cooler fenders, and some other great stuff that just really makes it a lot more fun to ride. I just couldn't cover all that stuff with my regular allowance, so that's how the rest of the money from them got spent. It's kind of funny when you think about it. The additional financial support came in handy, and I made sure to make the most of it.
Ugh, I can't believe that you blew all that money and let my parents pay for our entire wedding. I have lost all faith or trust in you. This situation is a final tipping point that has pushed me to my limit. I have reached a point where divorce seems to be the only option. There's no way to reconcile or recover from this anymore. I have no choice but to divorce you. There's no coming back from this.
What? Divorce? Are you seriously considering that? I can't believe that this is even a topic of discussion.
I definitely cannot continue to be in a relationship with someone who manages finances so recklessly and keeps hidden debts. It's just completely unacceptable. There's no way I can overlook or tolerate this. No way! And you spent all that money that was supposed to be for us without even saying so much as a word about it to me. Under no circumstances am I willing to raise a child with someone so completely selfish and irresponsible. It's absolutely out of the question. No way am I going to subject an innocent child to such an environment.
What do you mean? Your words are just nonsensical. I can't comprehend how you could even say something like that. Hold on a sec. We can't just jump to the D word. I mean, seriously, we're about to have a baby. We need to think this through and find a way to make things work. Divorce should be the last resort, not the first option.
It's no secret that you've had the luxury of buying whatever you wanted and living life on your terms because your dad was always there to rescue you when needed. But now that he's no longer with us, the safety net that your dad provided is gone. How do you expect to manage and make things work without relying on his support? I'll tell you. You're not going to make it work because you have no money skills or self-control. Knowing what I just found out, I can't even contemplate staying married to you, let alone raising a child with you.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's not fair, and you know it. It's not like I've been living an extravagant life while you've been struggling. We've both had our own challenges and responsibilities to deal with. You have no cause and no right to say that I'm going to secretly run up more debt behind your back or be a bad father to our baby.
I'd love to believe that, but given the current circumstances, it's just impossible now.
Oh, come on. Don't make such a big deal out of it. I already apologized for not sharing that information with you, and I'm truly sorry for spending that money without your knowledge. I understand the impact at hand, and I promise you that it won't happen again. There you have it. Are you satisfied now? Or, wait, maybe. Are you just feeling jealous because I spent all that money on my own?
Excuse me? Jealous? What on earth are you talking about?
I mean, that would explain why you're so worked up about this little stuff. I mean, I would totally understand if you had a tinge of jealousy deep down inside thinking about how effortlessly I could reach into Dad's pockets whenever I had a complication. But hey, you know what? That thought just sparked an idea in my mind. Hey, how about this? I've come up with a solution to make up for the money I spent earlier. I'll make sure to allocate a significant portion of the inheritance I received from Dad to you. You know, Dad always had a knack for managing his finances. I'm pretty confident that he left behind a substantial sum of money for me. I mean, he always spoiled me, and I'm his only son, so it's a safe bet that I've got more coming to me than Kat does. I've definitely got 40 or 50 grand coming to me. I'll give you most of that and we'll be square. How about it?
Square? That's not even what we're talking about here. If you're thinking that you can buy back my trust, you couldn't be more wrong.
What? Look, I told you I'm sorry for spending all that dough by myself. So can you just quit it with the divorce talk, please? Once you and the baby come back home, I promise you there will be a significant sum of money waiting for you and we'll be able to enjoy all the good times and make great memories together. Even better than before. As I mentioned earlier, rest assured that I will be receiving a substantial amount of inheritance, far surpassing what Kat will be getting. So, stay tuned for some exciting news and expect good things coming our way.
Yeah. Sorry to be the one to break that not-so-good news to you, bro, but all the inheritance money is coming to me, not you.
Huh?
I can't even begin to tell you how embarrassed I was for scolding Rachel about not coming to Dad's funeral after everything he did for her. All the while not knowing that even she didn't know what Dad did for her because you never told her about the money and frittered it all away.
Wait, Kat, is that you?
Yeah, you guessed it right. It's none other than your aging, perpetually single and childless sister. Like you said, I have no love life and you're always worrying about me and having to look out for my feelings. But let me give you some life advice. From older sister to younger brother. You really should seriously consider granting Rachel the divorce she wants. Don't waste any more of her time and take swift action. It's in everyone's best interest to move forward and allow Rachel to pursue her desired path. You may think that she's being unreasonable or melodramatic about this stuff, but as a woman, I can tell you that Rachel dumping you because of this stuff is completely understandable.
Oh, come on now. Cut me some slack and give me a little breather, will you please? And excuse me, but why are the two of you together right now? What's up with the conspiracy? Rachel is supposed to be back home in Dana Point with her family.
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm visiting her right now, genius.
What? Why are you there? What are you up to?
I'm here because of Dad's wishes. If you'd ever paid any attention to him, you'd know that he wanted his ashes scattered on Catalina Island because he loved the place so much. Dad actually spelled all of this out in his will, you know.
What will? I never heard anything about it. This is news to me.
That's because he specifically wanted me to take care of both the will and the scattering of his ashes. Were you his only son? Yes, indeed. Did he love you? Absolutely, and without a doubt. But when it came to important matters, he didn't have complete trust in your ability to handle them, so he specifically designated me to take care of those responsibilities. It's what he wanted, and I'm simply carrying out his wishes. Anyway, I headed down this way right after the funeral, the day before yesterday, and I decided that I might as well stop by Rachel's parents' place and talk to her directly, because of all that confusion and apparent misunderstandings between us. And what do you know? He just happened to text Rachel as I was sitting here with her. Amazing, right? Your timing is impeccable, bro. So yes, I've been reading this entire text thread as you've been sending it. It's been enlightening. Truly enlightening. And like I said, you need to give her the divorce that she wants ASAP.
Not a chance. No way. That's not happening. There's absolutely no way I'm going to entertain the idea of a divorce, especially when it could potentially jeopardize my chances of having custody of our daughter even before she enters this world. And what did you mean when you said that I'm not getting any money from Dad? I need to understand what you meant by that. I need to understand the full implications of your statement.
What it means is that Dad's will expressly states that he wanted to leave me an amount equal to all the money that he gave you over the years.
Excuse me?
It seems that the reality of the situation is starting to sink in for you. Dad gave you a lot of money over the course of your life, Danny. All that wedding money, and the money for the house, and the car that he bought you when you were in college, etc., etc., etc. Add that all up, and it's quite a chunk of change. And Dad specified in his will that the total lifetime amount, which he carefully kept track of, was to be subtracted from the amount that he left you upon his passing.
You lie. I don't believe it.
Oh, come on. Don't be so quick to accuse me of lying. It's understandable that you might find it hard to believe, but the truth is sometimes difficult to accept. But you need to believe it because it's the truth. And you'd better also believe that subtracting that lifetime total from your portion of the inheritance leaves you with exactly $0, and me with an amount that is, for all intents and purposes, equal to it. And when I say equal, I mean to within $1 difference.
Unreal. You're seriously telling me that you're getting everything and I'm getting nothing?
Unreal, right? It might be hard to fathom, but yes. I'm telling you that the inheritance is coming my way while you're not getting anything. It's a tough pill to swallow, but that's how the cookie has crumbled. Danny, you know as well as I do that Dad was a serious, conscientious, and thoughtful man. He liked a good laugh, but he never joked about money. Ever. Dad did have a soft spot for you and always spoiled you rotten, but let's not forget that he also cared about me and he showed it in his own way, especially in the end. It's just a different dynamic between us, and it's becoming evident in the circumstances unfolding now. And thanks to him, I've been able to grow up and live a good life. I know he's proud of me.
Whatever. I absolutely refuse to believe that Dad left me nothing. It's a lie. It's inconceivable. I protest and dispute all of it. I won't accept this injustice. Never.
Get your facts straight before you blow your top and try to dispute Dad's dying wish, brother. He wanted to leave you something, but all the money he gave you over the years left him with an amount that he wasn't satisfied giving just half of to me because he loved me too. And that's why he did it this way. You left him no choice.
If that was his intention all along, he should have been upfront with me from the start and made it clear that he would be keeping tabs on everything and executing his plans when he died. How was I supposed to know that he was keeping score and he was going to drop the hammer on me at the end? I had a right to know about that.
You've really got some nerve, trying to point fingers at Dad for not being upfront about something. Let me remind you that Dad was always a private person, and he had his reasons for not disclosing every detail of his financial matters. It's not fair for you to expect him to lay out his plans explicitly, especially when it comes to sensitive topics like inheritance and division of assets. Dad had his own way of doing things, and whether you agree with it or not, it's not for you to judge or criticize him now that he's gone. But back to you and your hypocrisy. You never said a word to me or anyone else in the family about Rachel being pregnant, and look at all the trouble that caused. And you never said a word to Rachel about a bunch of important things, including the wedding money and the funeral, just to name two off the top of my head. Are you really so clueless that you don't see what an irrational, absurd hypocrite you're being? Before you point fingers at others, perhaps you should take a long, hard look in the mirror and gaze upon your own shortcomings.
But those things were... that was all different.
Listen up. I'll tell you one more time and that's it. Give Rachel the divorce that she wants and deserves. You're only making things harder by being so obstinate and stubborn. And put any thought about contesting Dad's will and his last wishes out of that silly, selfish head of yours. Let it go, respect his choices, and focus on healing.
Rachel, honey, I'm really, really sorry about everything, and I sincerely apologize for everything that has happened. I've been doing a lot of soul-searching, and I see how wrong I've been about so many things. And I've decided that I need you in my life, babe. I don't care about money or anything as much as I care about us. So please, please don't leave me like this.
Thanks for taking the time to reflect on your behavior and everything, but I just can't with you anymore. I'll never be able to trust you after finding all of this stuff out.
I promise I won't hide anything from you ever again, and I'll be the husband you deserve, a partner that you can trust. I'll never run up secret debt or spend money selfishly again. I swear to you.
You swear it? Really?
Of course! I swear on Dad's grave that I'll never hurt you again. Please reconsider this whole divorce thing. I love you and our baby more than anything.
Wow, you're really going the extra mile with all this, aren't you? But are you sure you want to go that far? I mean, what would your girlfriend at the office think if she knew all this? I feel like she'd probably be sad, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
Not to mention swearing on Jerry's grave. Can you really do that and not feel like a bad person when you visit his grave?
Hang on a second. Who is it that you're saying is my girlfriend?
I think you heard me. It's the girl at the office. Her name is Maggie, I believe. I'm told that you two have been carrying on for about 2 years or so now.
Whoa, wait a minute. What do you know about Maggie?
Well, I basically just know what Kat told me, which is that there was a strange woman at our house, in our bed. She asked me what I wanted her to do about it.
Wait, Kat was at our place? When?
I know, right? I gotta hand it to her. She certainly doesn't waste any time. She is quick, silent, and stealthy. Maybe she needs to start spelling her name with a C instead of a K. Anyway, she hurried home yesterday after hanging out with me here. She said she wanted to help me out with the whole getting divorced while I am about to have a baby thing, so she went to our place to get some of my things and bring them back here for me.
What?
She walked into our condo and found a random woman asleep in our bed. She called me and I told her to wake her up and kick her out, which she did. But before she let her go, Kat grilled her and found out a lot of very interesting information, which she then passed on to me.
Oh my. This cannot be happening. I've been so careful about things with her. How could this come out like this? It can't be. It's not possible.
Not possible? The only place it's not possible is in that thick skull of yours. What kind of a lowlife are you anyway? You actually brought your home-wrecking tramp into our home and our bed? Are you completely without morals at all?
Wait, honey. It's not what you think. It's not like that. She just happened to need a place to stay last night. I was upset and drowning my sorrows, and she kept me company. She had some drinks too, and before we knew it, it was late and I let her stay over because she lives way out in the boonies.
Oh my goodness. So kind of you to help a damsel in distress. So selfless. Now it's time for you to be selfless and kind to your wife and give her the divorce that she's asking you for. Please, please, please just sign the divorce papers and let me get on with my life, kind sir.
But I don't want.
And rest assured, my lawyer will be in touch with yours and we will be demanding both alimony and child support from you. And you can expect additional demands for any other money that you secretly spent without my knowledge. Now, goodbye. I successfully sued for everything that I said I would, and the divorce was just finalized a few weeks ago. I got a big lump sum payment for several years' worth of child support and alimony on top of my settlement. I'm told that Dan and his homewrecker affair ended up becoming the talk of the office, causing both of them to quit the company and then break up. Dan, being unemployed, then tried to move back home, but Kat had already sold the house and he had no choice but to move into a dingy little apartment in a lousy neighborhood. He's currently looking for a new job. After she sold the house, Kat kept her promise to her father and scattered his ashes into the ocean on Catalina Island. She liked it so much that she decided to move down this way too, and now she lives just a 20-minute drive from us. We get together often, and I'm grateful to have Aunt Kat around. I just know she's going to be a wonderful influence in little Luke's life. Dan just doesn't know what he's missing. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. If you didn't, feel free to give us your opinion in the comments section below. Also, please follow our channel. Your opinions and comments keep us going. We have many more videos that we're sure you'll enjoy, so please check them all out. See you in the next video!